Hello everyone, I'm back again for another streaming day. In the last episode, yesterday, I just managed to finish the login part and encryption. So again, OBS crashed again, and this is getting really annoying for me. But anyway, still gonna keep on moving. So I was stuck at thinking, how am I gonna implement the whole adding group and stuff part, plus contacts. I'm just thinking. I'm just gonna say that anyone can add anyone as long as they have the username, and people should be able to block people, I guess, later on. If okay, let's make a request table. I know I'm not using like the right words every time. Like these are not called tables in MongoDB, but that's how I like to call them. Request friend request.js. And for this, I'm just gonna copy the same thing as group. This friend request. Oh, I'll add this at the end. Friend request and friend request. Cool. It's gonna be as simple as two IDs. So I need sender, and it's gonna be type. I need types, object ID, and ref user, and receiver. The receiver of the request. God, I need to learn how to write stuff, but gladly I have this thing. I might add a date, which is gonna be of type date, and oh, I need to great plus It was accepted. Accept. Type boolean default false. Okay. Next thing is now I'm thinking, should I add the users here, or just gonna use the friend request as the in between table? Yeah, I'm just gonna use this one as table that's gonna look for all friend relationships. I'm just gonna I need to find if two people are like if I need to get all the friends of a user, I can just check if like get all the friends request where the sender is like one person, and then do the same thing with the receiver, and where accepted is true. So let's see. I'm just gonna add here a simple thing that's gonna be statics get friends equals function get friends. Okay, I need to use function here specifically because Mongoose is gonna give me a this. I'm gonna have access to the this object or whatever this is called. Yeah, I know I suck with naming stuff, but that's why it's not a tutorial, because I don't remember the names. I just know how to do stuff because I kept trying and failing and trying and failing again and again. So anyway, you don't want to use arrow functions here, because if you use an arrow function you won't have access to this. But now that we have access to this, we're gonna just this find am I doing something wrong here? Let me just check the doc again. Statics schema statics and find by name. Okay, this is fine. Cool. This find one. No, find, and I'm just gonna say, oh, I need the object ID here. ID. I'm gonna say an OR request here, which is just gonna look for, oh god. So either we are looking for the sender, is object ID, or receiver. object ID, and I'm just thinking, so if we have so let's say I have user A sends a request to user B, and B sends a request to user A. We're gonna have here, it's gonna be A. Let me just write this down. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be B, but then if we have the other way around, we're gonna have here B, and then A, and so we're gonna get twice this thing. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna keep this like this for now, and also we need to accept it to be true. Cool, and we return this. This is cool for now. I'm just gonna create a new file, send friend request .js, and module exports request and result. I'm gonna take some of these stuff. I'm gonna need the user and parts of these, and friend request. Great, I don't like this. I'll just do a try. Okay, we're gonna user. Right. Oh, I'm gonna have two. So we are sending a request to, and this is gonna be in the body. Catch error. Just log the error. So what I tend to do is use this whenever I need to disable the line, an error from ESLint, because I've set up a thing that I'm just using the default one that's provided by Airbnb, the configurations of ESLint, and this is how I disable the errors, and so that once I'm done with the project, I can just look for everywhere where I've disabled the line, either fix the thing or just keep it like that. It's like a to-do thing that I use, and then return as JSON, and it's gonna be or with the message. For now we're just gonna keep the message empty. So okay, user, I don't think, do I need user? Yep, I might need it. And friend request equals require models friend request. So I'm gonna just look for friend request. First thing first is check that. Okay, so I'm gonna do it this way. So what I was thinking is that if let's say we have Alice and Bob, because that's what we're gonna use here. Alice sends a request to Bob. Bob sends a request to Alice. So and if both they accept the thing, what happens is that when you're gonna search for the friends with this or thing, is gonna we're gonna end up having when you're looking for the friends, we're gonna check if it's in the sender and the receiver object. Oh god. So I'm just gonna prevent from both of them sending the request. Send friend request. I'm just first gonna. Oh, also, I was thinking of this. Search users. No. Login. So in the token, I have the username, the email, and I'm just gonna add the ID because I'm gonna need it. User.id. They don't like this. God, that's what I hate. Pre-made. Oh. DSA. Okay, now in my token I'll have also the ID because I'm gonna need to use it here. So if you remember, let me take off this thing away for a second. Yeah, I wanted to show you this part, the middleware. So if we have the token, we just what happens is that in the request we add a user thing and we decode the token, and inside the data what we're gonna find is the username, the email, and the ID, which we just made this here. That way we have like the basic information, the ID, and we can be sure that the person who's sending this token has been authenticated by our servers. We don't need to make calls to the database every time because we always will have the user ID, the email, and the username, and we can add stuff here. I didn't want to add these because I don't know what's the limit for a token, the limit size, and I know that at least the private Teresa keys really big. Also, there's no point of sending these inside for now. I hope. So I'm gonna have also rec user ID. Const user ID is gonna be rec dot user dot id. This we can be sure that it's gonna be here. Cool. And so now we are sending a request. We are creating a new request. So first thing first is like we need to check if there's not a request. If the friend request does not exist yet, friend request find find, and it's just gonna be a or. And we're just gonna make sure that we don't have the sender, that's user ID, and the receiver. Oh god, I had never learned how to spell receiver correctly. Quick fix receive. Okay, cool. And the receiver is not 2. I know my naming sucks. Or the same thing, but just reversed. This is gonna become receiver, sender, and put these up like this. Just await this thing. And if I find request, it means that there's already been a request. Return. Just gonna return. And with error and the message. There is already request. Okay, cool. This and else. Oh, I don't need the else. Then I'm just gonna create a new friend request. Sender is gonna be. So who's sending the request? The send is this one, user ID, and the receiver is gonna be 2. Then we save this. Cool. What are we forgetting? I don't need this thing. And yeah, await this thing, and then return success. And, success. Success. Cool. So got everything working. Yeah, just need to add it to here. So I'm just gonna put everything that's like connected here. Search users and send friend request. is going to be request acquire send friend request and put this here. Cool. Now in the API, what do we have? I'll be right back. Need to make some coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, happy to see that I'm still online. By the way, today is gonna be a really long day because I've been really lazy yesterday. Didn't work that much. I think I just tried something for an hour, then I was like, fuck this. Went watching The Walking Dead. I know, old show. I'm really bored. Okay. Send friend request and we just need the 2, and this is gonna be an object ID API post send. Okay, so we've been using this. Let me just check. Okay. See, and that's the thing. I'm almost never smart about my naming conventions, but I try to keep them the same through the whole thing, hopefully. Oh god. Send friend request. And oh, we need the token. This is the token. Token and 2. Okay, this is just gonna help us create a friend request. Next thing is to add this in the preview, which is in contacts. Okay. Blacklist element. This is gonna show us the username. Okay. And what do we need? Still haven't the smart way to do this whole thing. I feel like I'm just figuring out stuff as I go, and that's bothering me really badly because usually I like to have a clear idea about how I'm gonna do this. Am I still online? Yep. Is there anyone? Nope. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. For now, it's gonna be just side. Oh my god, I know. Actions. And the actions for now. I'm just gonna get one. It is add and we're just gonna add the icon and this icon is gonna be add. Good. Have this for now. I'm just gonna oh god. I'm just gonna search for test. What did I fuck up? Okay, I need to use plus. Okay. Oh, okay. It's using different. I was wondering why I don't have this one logged in, even if I'm using the local storage. That's using different local storages for. So Chrome considers this and this as being different websites, basically. I don't know why it's open on this also. I'm just gonna keep one open for now. Test. Okay. Okay, great. We have add. That's cool. Just gonna do a fast thing right here. Contacts. Contact list. Display. Flex. Div. Padding. Cursor pointer. I was gonna display this as flex. And username flex1 username. Same thing for action. Okay, great. Here we can have more stuff that just weird. Why do I have them so big suddenly? Yeah, it's using too much padding. text 1, align items, center, no, justify content, center, and same thing for this. Cool. No, align items, wrong guess. Have these. Oh, I got also the problem. Instead of having div here, I need to do this. The first one, the first div. Fuck. Oh, I hate the command Q that I pressed. Not on purpose, promise. Force quit. I'm just gonna open it again. npm run watch. Hello, wake up. Close this thing, save this. So the good part about using my laptop got overwhelmed just trying to see. Oh, need to go live again. Weird thing. Refresh this. Great. Still online. Still online. Yep. Let's go back here. Test. Great. That's what I wanted. Next thing. Next. I'm gonna take the props. An ID. I'm just gonna disable this because it's gonna be annoying. And up. Manager. Hit this. And alright, click on this. And send event request. And just get the ID and underscore. Oh, wait. I need a small cool. In contacts. Contact element. And event manager. Cool. Subscribe. So every time we receive send event request, gonna receive the ID, and once we get the ID, just go to API, send friend request to, and it's gonna be the ID. Great. As always, I'm not gonna wait. Just to wait for this. Da, da, da. Test. Okay. Maybe also I'm gonna remove myself from the search result. So in search users, find this and ID. I think this is gonna be not like this, and okay, so user ID underscore. I'm just going to disable this thing. First, let me just check if this is working properly. Test. Okay, what's the problem now? Hello, PPT. Okay, so this seems not to be working. What do I get? Emptiness. Okay, so I guess I fucked up somewhere. Okay, nothing has been added to this thing. I'm just gonna empty this thing, start over, test. Okay, crashed again, but I'm back. What was I saying? So there's some problem here. Friend request. Uh-huh. So there's some problem here. So the sender is not okay. Accepted receiver. Okay, the sender part doesn't seem to work. Sender, so I'm just gonna create a new request again. Okay, there's definitely a problem. Looks weird. This is where I fucked up. Friend request. Yep, that's where I fucked up. Just gonna drop the collection and start over. Preview. Okay, there's no error. Refresh. Okay, I have both of these. If I send it again, technically I got an error that's saying there is already a friend request made. Send true. Okay, why do I get this true thing? I'm gonna go to the API. And or annex. Okay, great. Now, if I search for a test, add it. There's already been a friend request made. Okay, I can just add. Yes, the button is just gonna say okay, so that people can close this really fast. Okay, great. Now that we have this, I guess this is where we're gonna see. Okay, I'm just gonna add a small red dot here to show friend requests. Friend requests are gonna show up right here. You can accept them or deny them. Okay. New file. Get friend requests.js. I'm just gonna copy this because I'm lazy. I don't need any of these. Const user ID equals rec dot user ID. Okay. Friend request, friend find, tag. So we're gonna get all these. So the send request and the got request, and I'm just gonna return success and friend requests. Great. Here. Get friend requests and get friend requests. Okay. API. No. Sync. Get friend requests. this away. Done. API dot post. Post to this thing. Empty, and this. Okay. Great. I don't know why I had line in here. Get friend requests. Cool. Tag. And in the contacts, okay. Now I need to think of how I'm gonna do this thing again. God. Okay, I have the contact list. I need requests. I'm just okay. Cool. Okay, when are we supposed to get different requests on login? So API. Okay, cool. Still streaming. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, we gotta get this. We are out here, and then we run this get friend requests. We send this, and then global events, Emmy got friend requests. Friend requests. Great. Now in the contacts, do I have? Okay, this is getting really. Subscribe. Great. Here we have friend requests. To fetch. Okay, so cool. We get the friend requests. We just have the IDs, and we don't just want the IDs, so we're gonna just look for mongoose populate magic word up. Dot populate. Cool. And get friends requests. This populate user. I'd be so happy if this works out that easily. No, didn't work out that easily. Da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, this does not seem to be working. Let hmm. Populate user again. Just trying out stuff right now. Okay, let's use this populate sender, populate receiver. Maybe that's how it works. I hate this. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, worked out. Great. Cool. Okay, this is working. Just need to select stuff, populate, path fans, and select. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Gotcha. Path sender and select username. How does select works? Okay, username and ID. Yeah, just these two. As this is what we need for now. Okay, got an amazing song, so I'm gonna pump this on. Sometimes you change my mind, get me high and feel alive on fading nights when I feel I'm crazy. Okay. I tear you down, but you help me grow. Broke your heart, but you still won't go. Just chew me up, spit me out. Sad to start to feel my bones break. Okay. What did we fuck up here? Okay. ID. Okay. We definitely need to use this thing, friend request. And instead of creating it here, I'm just gonna do this. Give it the request and the event manager again. instead of having this, we'll have sender receive now okay, so what we got from here is two things. We got a sender, a receiver, and a date. The date is just here for fun. Okay, we got the ID. So what we need to check is either we are receiving the thing, the friend request, or it's a friend request that's pending. So to check to see this, we're gonna use the ID and see if two things. Okay, I want this one to be as okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Request, and this is gonna be my information, like the current user's information. So API dot, what do we have? API data. API data ID. Cool. Right here. API. Cool. Save this. Sender receiver. Event manager. And me. Current user. So we need two things. First, if sender ID, so if the sender's ID equals the current user's ID, what does this means? The current user sent, so it's a pending request, else what are the possibilities? Else if receiver, oh, so first else pending request, this means that the current user got a request. Okay. I'm just gonna do this way. And class equals, so this is pending request, pending, and here we're gonna just add the receiver dot username. Let else, so this is got a request. So if I got a request, this is gonna be of class got request, send the username, and I guess I'll need, but here I'm gonna have two buttons. Accept, and it's gonna be reject. Reject request. Accept request, reject request. Cool. Tap, 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 tap. And here, okay. Wait. This seems weird. Okay. Gotcha. So it's the current user data ID. Okay. Okay, sorry for this. Okay, this is the pending request. Need to do some styling here so that it looks a little bit better. Let me check this. How am I gonna make it? I'm just gonna go with something like this. So it's gonna be slide. It's gonna slide on the sides, and we'll have all the requests here. Okay, let's do this. So our contacts. So in the contacts we have the friend requests, Okay. Contacts, input. Display flex. Height 150 pixels. Red. Okay. Padding 1 em. Okay. Oh. Friend request. Okay. Let's change a little bit this so that it looks better. Okay, we have this and how did I call this? The full email string user image. Okay, I have this. Okay. Remove this. Okay, the first div inside. Give it 100 pixels and 100 pixels. Okay. We'll have user image. Okay, that display flex direction row column username text align center username height 30 pixels width 30 pixels border radius 30 pixels and background color red for now. and justify content center. Let's say 40 pixels, 40 pixels, 40 pixels. How does this look? Okay, 50 and 50. Does this look right? Cool. And I'm just gonna add a div. Okay, great. I'm just gonna add a background image to this thing. Go to contacts. Sidebar. I'm just gonna take this thing for now, put it in here. Okay. I'm gonna change the font size. 0.5 okay. Friend request. Status. And font size 0.5. Oh god. 0.5 em. Cool. This. Oh, I need to background size. Color. Position center. This should make it great. Okay. So I sent the thing to test 2. It's a pending request. Now I'm gonna connect like test 2 password. God. OBS crashed again. I'm getting tired of this thing. I thought that by now we should have figured a pretty good way to live stream stuff without that many problems, but apparently we still haven't figured that out. Anyway, so I got my pending requests and current requests. So I can see that here test is asking me for a friend request. I can accept or reject. Just need to make this look a little bit better. I'm just gonna do the same thing here. And add the user image. User image. And stages is gonna be I'm just gonna write this like this. Pending request. Username. Sender username. Request. Send a friend request. Cool. And this thing, consider turning down video setting, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, this looks fine. Just need to fix the CSS. And for this one, pending friend request 2, and we just add this thing here. This goes away. Yeah, that's fine. Pending friend request to tag. And okay, here statues, text in center. This thing goes out, not exist anymore. Okay, great. And this one, okay. I'm gonna take a break a little bit. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes at least. So I'm just gonna take a break and come back. I'm gonna be streaming almost the entire day today. So you could come back at any time, or come at least like at any time. I'll be streaming because I took a lot. Like I'm really far away from what I wanted. I hope I'll be able to at least create groups for today, at least if I'm able to create groups and send one message, that would be amazing. I would love to be able to add more stuff to the messaging things, like audio messages and stuff like that, images. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with the text, and let's see how it goes.